What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Traveling Circus. And this week's Baitworks bait of the week, the Storm Arashi Glide 19.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. I may have to. God dang. Got him. Oh God. That's a giant. It's a giant.
The Storm Arashi Glide 19, designed by the man himself, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick, is a perfect way to get into big swim baiting. Swim bait culture, swim bait fishing, it's a tricky deal, man. You go out, you throw a bait as long as a tennis shoe all day long. Some of them cost in the $200 range. You got to have bigger gear to throw them on. It's just kind of a pain. You get online in the comment section, guys are saying, oh, I throw this one, I throw that one, I do this, I do that, and you suck because you throw this one. That one's no good. You got to throw this one. You got to stand on one leg and throw it like this and twitch it 3 times and blah, 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 blah. It's a very confusing world in the swim bait category. But here's what I know. There are a lot of experts on it. I'm not an expert. I let the fish decide which bait is good versus bad, right? And I can tell you right now, I've been using this bait for about a year now. And I reached out to Brandon asking about colors and things, and he put me on a couple. This is one of them here. And I can tell you right now, this bait gets big. It might not be a $500 swim bait. This thing rings up at $27.99 on Baitworks. $27.99. It is not a huge glide bait size-wise, so you don't have to go buy a new $500 big swim bait rod. I'm throwing it on this is a 7.6 Abu Fantasista 7.6 heavy. Throwing it on some 20-pound line. It's what you're going to see in this video, boat flipping biggins, okay? Some cool features that this thing has, other than just amazing paint job. It comes with a replacement tail. The tail slides in right here, this tail piece. But something that comes with a really good snap, something that sticks out to me though, and I think this is huge, and I wish we would see a lot more hard baits go to this, is the rotating hook hangers. And the reason that's important, these big swim baits, it's like a big spoon. Anything that a bass can get leverage on, when you got him stuck right here in the face and he goes to shaking his head, they can get rid of that bait pretty quick. Well, what these rotating hook hangers do is once you got him stuck, no matter how he thrashes, no matter how he turns his head, the hook really stays with him. So I don't lose a lot of fish on this bait that I hook up. Now, be warned, if you're not a glide bait fisherman and you're not a big swim bait fisherman at all, these baits are not for the faint of heart, right? They're not. You're not going to buy $27.99 worth of Storm Arashi Glide and go out and catch 30 pounds. That's most likely not going to happen for you. These baits take time. They take the right situations. You need a little sun. You need a little wind. You need the fish to be positioned right. But I can tell you this. They do eat it, as you'll see in this video. They eat it very well. And you see a lot of fish. It has a great drawing power. And a lot of glide baits do. It's this action as they come through the column. Fish just get almost hypnotized by glide baits. So you do get a lot of follows. It can be frustrating, but it's also really cool to see what's in your area that you're fishing on whatever home lake. So this is one that I would definitely suggest. You can see a lot in this video. I was getting a lot of big followers on this particular couple days that these videos were taken. And something really cool, and this is a trick. This is a glide bait trick that I learned years ago, and it used to be really hard to do, but this bait swims so good, it's easy to do. And when you get a fish, a lot of times they're after it, right? And this thing's swinging around. There's a trick you can do where you can spin this bait, give it a quick little hit, and it'll actually spin old boy around, and he's staring Billy the Bass right nose to nose. They can't stand it. And in this video, I hope that it comes across where you can see that. There were several times I had big ones just following it, and I give that sucker a spin, lights out, game over. So Storm Arashi Glide, you can get them at Baitworks. Use code Duncan-10. Let's get out on the water and check it out. I think you're really going to enjoy this because this was just, to be honest, it was just kind of dumb.
not up there. That's the only time. God dang it. Damn. Big bastard. Yeah, he is. Like, this is fixing to be stupid. Now, I don't see any biggin. Oh, good biggin. Throw yours in that gap. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. I may have two. No, got one. Little glider. What? Oh shit.
Bait and a fish literally came up right up on me.
Just throwing over here on this outside wall. Open the big one. Oh, God dang. Got him. Oh God, that's a giant. It's a giant. Oh, that's a big one, boys. That's a big one. Just let her stay down for a second. Can you grab her? Grab her hard. Yes, sir. Glider. Oh, glider. Swimbaits. You always have your best success the first time they see it. Like that one. It's a big one. On the sea deck, baby. Oh my God, back up, boys. This is a big one. This might be. This is big. This is big. Oh, don't get in the grass, 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 please. It could be. Oh, please. I mean, she's a freaking 5.5, 6 pounder. Oh, I think I'm bigger than that. 43 on the old glider. Arashi Glide, baby.
Well, that's all she wrote for the Baitworks Bait of the Week, the Storm Arashi Glide 19. And I can tell you right now, we are in that time of year. It's pre-spawn for some of y'all, it's spawn for some of y'all, and it's getting to be post-spawn depending on where you live. This is the time of year to catch your PB. This is the time of year to catch big ones on this bad boy right here. Get on Baitworks. Check them out if you haven't already got one in your tackle box. And if you do, comment below and let me know. Hey, dummy, I've been on that Brandon Polinick bag for a while now. Storm Arashi Glide, go to Baitworks, check it out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you subscribe to the Luke Duncans Traveling Circus YouTube channel. And I'll see y'all next time.